What's up, Mobie Sage? Mobie Kid? Mobie Moonman? Mobie One Kenobi. We'll just give people a few more minutes to jump on here. So, guys, I'm going to keep it pretty brief here today. Just going to give some updates. I know the market's been in turmoil overall. Obviously, the last few days have been pretty crazy, unexpected, I'm sure, for a lot of people. Some people are calling it a black swan event. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to read too much into it. We're just heads down focused on what we're doing at Mobie, finalizing some significant partnerships. So I'll kind of go over and give some quick updates of where we're at. As all of you know, we have updated the mobile app to 1.1.20. We fixed all the major bug fixes that we did from our upgrade probably about 90 to 120 days ago when we migrated systems. So the session token for the app has been fixed. There are some still issues with Plaid. Unfortunately, that is not under our control, but they are still working through. Different banks are upgrading to the new protocol that Plaid's put out. So we'll have more and more banks come online. We are working on a manual solution to be able to connect bank accounts manually, but for now we're utilizing Plaid. I'm going to give some quick updates on Wire. I've been in contact probably multiple times a week with the CEO of Wire to get KYB APIs in place so we can start to scale. As I mentioned before, we are moving forward with the integration of Mobie into the View ecosystem. The KYB is a big portion of that, and we are manually starting to set up the business accounts, which is great, but Wire committed, and the CEO directly to me committed because he understands the breadth of this relationship with View and how important it is to be able to build those API sets. So they're doing them specifically for Mobie. We have a lot of favor with their group because of our clients and how we've dealt with them moving forward. We've actually provided a lot of value to them, and they see the value in the relationship of bringing businesses online. And the agreements that we have in place with Viewit will bring significant merchants, but we also have to wait for them to scale properly. So that's what the team has been working on. Unfortunately, the downside of working with banking partners is that you have to rely on a third party, but they do provide compliance in the U.S., which is very important for us. Really, the idea is scalability with Wire, and to be able to get those accounts set up for 5 different businesses via their KYB through a manual with the platform, with the agreements in place with merchants next year. I can't really give a timeline on that, and it could scale more than that, but I want to be conservative at this point. So our whole team is now working to making sure that we can scale businesses. In conjunction with that, we've already gotten approved with Stellar for a grant to architect a non-custodial solution that will allow us not to be able to depend on third-party banking partners globally, because this relationship with Viewit is extremely is a massive opportunity. I think I've explained a little bit, but I'm trying to be conservative and not show the whole hand right now, just because I know how some of the community members get. So I wanted to just make everyone understand that the opportunity there is significant. So architecting a solution for the non-custodial wallets is going to be important, as Viewit is intending on being and will be a global solution for Web3, the future of Web3 websites, the Web3 platform for creators. There's so much that's going on there that I can't really get into right now, but the big part of the Viewit platform, so everyone understands where Mobie fits in significantly, is that we're providing the merchant accounts for their creators, and because their platform is part of their IP is around an OTT model, which allows you, it's kind of like an iTunes type of model where people can pay, 99 cents, $1.99, $2.99 to watch or to consume a certain subscription for one of the creators, or to watch one of their original content series. And that can go as low as 49 cents. Now, the reason you don't see 49-cent transactions anywhere is because the current Web 2 systems of debit cards and credit cards With the Visa network, there's a fixed fee of at least 35 cents in there, plus a percentage of the transaction. So at 49 cents, there's no way that's a profitable transaction. But with Mobie, and because we built our own rails for cash and crypto, we now can do these microtransactions, and this model works. So this opens up a whole new door. We're not worried about anything else. We're just worried about integrating with Viewit and going just lockstep with them, as we both will be not necessarily launching, so to speak. We're already kind of launched, but we're going to be starting to scale next year through via our business plan. And I think that's just a really important aspect for everyone to understand, is the merchant account and allowing for global payouts, global distribution in cash and crypto, which is what we built the network for. So that's where the fit is. So excited about that. With this stellar grant, they've given us a grant to architect a solution, and then with that architecture of that framework that we're going to build, so now we can have merchants sign up globally without having to go through the rigorous KYB, because we're not custodying their account. They're custodying. They'll be in self custody of their own funds and assets. Is going to be significant for us to scale long term over the next 5 or 10 years. So with the architecture, we plan on that being built out, and then going back to Stellar to have them actually grant us we believe to be a multi-million-dollar build, and the distribution engine that Viewit's going to be utilizing. So I'm excited to share more about some of the other features and functions Mobie will be assisting with Viewit. But yeah, that's kind of it for now. We're going to start to also, as we're starting to prepare and get everything fully integrated with Viewit, we have another partner that we're working on in the NFT space to do $25 million worth of processing through our new credit card integration that we're rolling out. So that's built out. So we're just finalizing, which will be a revenue generating partnership, and we're partnerships as well, and be rolling those out as over the next couple of months. And everything, as I mentioned, guys, is going to be very strategic. We're going to have one event, and one of these events is going to kickstart, almost like light the match. And then we're going to throw that match on a fire that we're going to continue to pour gasoline on over the next year. But it's going to be very strategic. The market does play a important role in what we're doing. We don't want to start to market into a shitstorm like happened, yesterday. So we are going to watch the market very closely. We are working in the background diligently. The team is working in the background to making sure all the apps get updated. We are updating the UI to some new flows. We are adding new retailers very, very soon. So all this, we're cooking a 100-course meal right now, and we're getting everything hot. A lot of things have already been made. We're just heating things back up to ready to serve. And it's going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be significant, but I don't want to overstate things here at this point, and I just wanted to, be as conservative as possible. But that's kind of where we're at, everyone, on some of the updates. Are there any other quick things that anyone wants to understand about the technical updates or partnership updates or anything like that? I know I do need to talk about the Broke Boys acquisition and what we're doing there. We have some exciting news there as well. But if you have any questions or anything you want me to chat about, please go ahead and put them in the comment section, and I will. I'll try to get to those. In regards to Broke Boys, we are still moving through the acquisition. We're still in the due diligence process. Everything is going very smoothly. There's been no hiccups. We've gotten some good commitments for their next drop, their next launch. We have reviewed the technology and the assets that we're going to be providing in the ecosystem. A big part of that is having Mobie as a use case to be able to utilize our payment gateway in the metaverse there, and on their NFT drops, which is going to be great. And then we have some other partnerships that we're going to be announcing here soon that are being coming through the Viewit channel, that we're excited that we can't share. But these are all going to be high level. I think I would say press worthy releases that we'll be doing. But we'll be rolling those publicly here soon. So just wanted to give you some quick updates there. So let me just check real quick, guys. I'm on my phone, so give me apologies. I'm going to check to see if there's any comments. Okay, I saw one of the questions in here if we're still partnering with TCG World. Yeah, I mean we're still in conversations with them. It's just not been a priority. Our priority right now is getting KYB fully up and running. Is getting our acquisition finished, getting our app where it needs to be, our checkout gateway, all that functionality, so we can actually have every part of our ecosystem 100% up and running and working. So that's kind of on the back burner for now. I'm not sure I haven't had an update with these guys in a while. So, yeah, if there's any other questions, guys, please let me know here. If you guys have any other questions or concerns, I know there's some big things on the bridge. So the bridge will be any of those transactions will be rectified. I think there's only one outstanding there. But I think that a lot of the bugs that were there, we haven't had any support tickets since the last build. We are still continuing to build out more and more of the updates in the mobile app. The team is working great there. And yeah, I think that's kind of really there wasn't really a lot for us to go over today, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Where we're at, everything still heads down. Everything's moving forward. We have some great stuff coming out. I can't really allude to yet, but we are just with this downturn in the market. We're focused on just refining things. We have a lot of legal agreements that were in the works. We have a lot of legal to get done. We're backed up there, getting some of these big partnerships completed. We have some verbals out there I can't really get into, but I would say we have about 4 or 5 pretty significant partnerships. We are starting. We are working on still on the capital raise side. We do have some commitments there. On the equity side of the business, we have a fund that has given us a verbal commitment. So they are looking to deploy capital first quarter of next year. I don't know if this downturn that happened the last couple of days affected that, but for all I know, that is still a go. And we are actively fundraising, and with these partnerships that are in place, and these agreements in place to really show the user adoption strategy is significant. So, and when people realize why the View It partnership is so important, when you realize that the amount of the agreements and the A-listers, the celebrities that they have that are committed to coming to the system, and these are actually and I can't name who they are, but I've been in the room and I've verbally heard the commitments myself. If we convert 1% of those fan bases onto the View It platform as super fans, that's millions of views. Or sorry, not millions of views, millions of users, that fans, not just merchants, but millions of fans from Mobie. And let me just explain what that means. Right now, a typical cost per acquisition of a user is about $26. So when you're looking at this, $26 for 1 million users would cost Mobie $26 million to obtain. And when you realize why I am been traveling with the View It team and been here for the last almost 2 months, every single day working with them and their team and helping them and they're integrating Mobie and getting all this stuff done, it's significant because 3 million users, that's $78 million it would cost Mobie. So this is a great deal for us. That gives us transactions, it gives us users, and it forces adoption for A-listers to actually use and download Mobie on the merchant side. So we're really excited about it, guys. We're heads are down. I know if you guys think that we're silent and not active, we are working. We are on, everything is very tight right now. The market is tight. Investors are tight. Everything is dried up. Obviously, just everything around. But we have a plan in place. Slow and steady wins the race. We are almost there. No one's quit working. There's no rug pulling BS that I'm hearing. There's no scamming BS that I'm hearing. All that nonsense will go. And again, those who have stuck with the project and believed in me and believed in the team, you'll see the change that we make. And it's not about how we're going to make the world a better place, and being able to supply payments and take the power away from the big tech company. That's what the Web3 space is about. That's why we're aligned 100% with Viewit and what they're doing. So creators and businesses can own their own data, can own they know who their customer is. They can actually have their own technology stack where they're not dependent on the Facebooks and the Twitters of the world who control and monopolize everyone. And so for me, this more than the relationship with Viewit is that they're aligned on a moral and ethical level that I am and that Mobie is. So being partners with people that are aligned to doing something significant in the space, we believe we have a match made in heaven on a partnership. So as you guys have seen, I'm posting a lot of stuff around being with the Viewit team, and it's because we're both actively helping each other. And the network that they're able to open up and the Rolodex that they're able to open up, as you guys have seen who the players are on, which you guys will see more and more some announcements that'll be being made. It's very, very exciting, but can't show too much of my hand now. I really appreciate you guys a great deal. I know it's been hard over the last couple months with the downturn, and it looks like we're not home and we're not there. I can assure you we are. I personally have left my family for the last 3 months to be doing this, and I've sacrificed a lot personally to be here. And so is the rest of the team, Martin, and David, Kieran, everyone that's here, Trav. We're all working diligently, and we're working very hard to show the world, and the world will see what the work we've done here in very soon. But I'm not going to give any hard dates. There's some compliance reasons around that. I want to stay above board. We're going to do everything by the book, and when we come out, people will know who we are. They will know Mobie is the real deal. They know that we didn't pump and dump, we didn't rug pull, we didn't fluff, we didn't do any of the nonsense that a lot of these other companies do, because they don't have a real business. We have a real business. It's sustainable. We have a massive user adoption strategy. We have core technology. We have core IP that no one else has. I'm not worried about another wallet coming out there. I'm not worrying about any other competitors. No competitor can do what we do, because they may have one of the things they do. They may optically, that may looks like they have like all the things that Mobie does, but I can assure you they don't. And they don't have our team, which is the most important. But anyways, guys, if you guys have any other questions that are lingering, I'll do my best to answer them, and just do them in the Telegram channel. But other than that, we're rocking and rolling. And when we're ready, you'll start to see the rollout come, and you guys will know exactly when the bat sign goes up in the air. You'll know what time everything will be starting. And until then, we're going to keep our heads down. You'll see some updates being pushed out, and we'll start to roll out some press releases here soon. We haven't done it strategically, not yet, and by in a short period of time, I'm not going to tell you how much you guys will understand all this, and it'll make a lot more sense. It may not right now, but it will soon. Just again, appreciate you all. Thank you very much for your support and believing in me and the project. Like I said before, there's no plan B. There's no other option. This is it. This is what I was made to do. This is what my purpose is. So, there's no other option. So we're gonna push through it. We've been through bear markets before, I think this may be our third one. So we're not scared of them. And this was just a refining period to knock out all the BS in the market that's been going on, all the crap coins, all the nuts that's been circulating, the NFTs that provide zero value. So we're working on just making the space better. But again, thank you, everyone. Appreciate y'all, and look forward to chat with you in December. Thanks, guys.
Hey, thank you for watching to the very end. Please subscribe to MobieSage TV, punch that like button, drop a comment, and share the video. Also, follow me on Twitter at MobieSage. Join me in the MobieSage Lounge in Telegram. Click on the playlist above, catch the next episode, or enjoy this MobieSage classic.